and they found a hill. We brought San Francisco all the way back to Japan. What is going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of Ninja Review. Today we are reviewing GX1000 Japan 2024 on the Thrasher Magazine YouTube channel. A link to this video will be in the description below. Rewind and play. When I think of GX1000, I think of bombing hills. And I don't know if there's that many hills in Japan, but I bet we're about to find out. And I'm sure they do more than just bomb hills. That's just what goes off in my head. Starting off with a monster 50-50 against the wall, protecting the motorcycle there. That was absolutely perfect. What a horrible spot. This video is going to be amazing. We get the frontside ollie right there, watching out for the wall. We got a hill. We got a hill bomb in Japan next to a wall ride. Big, nice, beautiful background here going over the windows. You know, I had watched a Yuto interview where he said, you do too much street skating like this, you can go to jail. So these guys are really risking it, and they found a hill. We brought San Francisco all the way back to Japan. And they're by the beach. Isn't this a spot in Frisco? The exact same thing? Okay, and this, oh, what is going on, dude? This is cool. This is better than I expected already. They've already mixed it up with a handrail. Wouldn't mind seeing a flip trick. Do you think we're gonna get one? Let's count down the minutes, because if this was a T-Funk part, 0 flip tricks allowed, 0 switch, 0 nollie, only ollies. Backtail on the way up. So I'm learning right now that Japan has a ton of hills, and that may have been obvious to you guys, but if it's your first time here, I'm dumb. All right, we got a kickflip across the gap. Well done. Adding the drop in, grabbing the beer. What kind of beer do we think that was? That's the ollie. Another hill bomb. So you know what? At first, I thought with the giant handrail, I might have been incorrect, expecting nothing but hill bombs. But here we are, and every other trick is a hill bomb. So well done. Really bad hang up there. That was the ledge's fault. Wait a minute, did he even touch it? That was a snappy boy. Wait, I didn't rewind enough? That was a snap. It almost looked like from this angle he was gonna jump into like back Smith. Still really well done. No toe drags yet. Would have expected some toe drags, would have expected some running into cars, no crashes, back lip, landing on the thin little hubba there, rolling in. Wall rides up into the grind, lands back on the hubba. These are some very unique spots. And a lot of the times you see a spot like that, and you say to yourself, okay, the spot's never been skated before. Roll on grind. That's definitely a necessity. You say to yourself, well, maybe this spot's never been skated. I can keep it basic and not go too creative. I appreciate when they see a spot that has a lot of potential, they still go for it and try to do something, I don't know, something unique. Right here, you could have just done your wall ride, kickflip into it or something like that. But they are mixing it up. A couple of ollies right here, ollie into a hill bomb, a lot of banks. Another rail, board slide, squatting down. Nicely done, nice and clean. Showing it twice. Are we going to jump into the feeble? I would have expected the jump into the feeble. Jumping in the water. We got the police. We got the little, what do we call this? Would this be like a bench? Rounded bench, maybe a little play toy, or maybe it's just some artwork out there. Skating is art, right? Skating is art, so art is art, so skaters go out and they destroy the art. Roll up grind, jumps across, little wally into the drop in. This should have been what we expected, although I kept it a little more one-dimensional, going up, coming down. All right. He tried, he didn't get there, tried to do a little, what? Firecracker there, like right there, dude. You're gonna do the little carve grind and then into a wall ride. You could have just done something basic there, and he goes for the hippie jump. Now I dislike this style of skating, but that is very impressive. You gotta respect that he went into the wall ride right there and still found a way to incorporate this. I wonder if he did the trick multiple times so that he could get the hippie jump just right. That is very impressive. If I would have saw that when I was scanning through this video for thumbnails, that would have been the thumbnail. This spot looks awful and terrible to skate. Is he gonna do it again? You know, I kind of like skating stuff that you look at it and you say, wow, that looks impossible or hard to skate, or you look at your friend and go, man, I'd never skate that. Well, especially not without some anti-speed. But pretty good. Oh, you can't wear the Pikachu. Logan Paul, you can't wear the Pikachu thing in Japan. Whoa. No way they put that in this video. Am I the only one that's going to call that shit out? Oh, let's move on. Let's get back to the skating. Someone explain the lore if there's people in the comments that don't understand. That was really crazy. Jumps into this wall right here. A lot of mountains, a lot of rocks, a lot of hills. Some great artwork. Got epilepsy real quick. We got a McDonald's. Oh, no, we don't. Right there. You know, he did the drop in to the grind, but completely stopped. You know, at this point, I guess we are just nitpicking. And I'm sure it's a difficult spot to skate, but we are, even though these tricks are very difficult, and I can respect all of them, is anyone else getting bored? Is anyone else getting bored? We're getting a lot of wall rides, a lot of the stuff we would typically see. Now, that's beyond hard to do, but I guess it's just not my style of skating. We get the wall ride into the wall right there. I do appreciate that we're getting to see a lot of spots that you could never see anywhere else in the world. The way that they build things and the terrain is... I mean, now that I know this is Japan, I would say there's nothing else like Japan. You know, you're not going to find anything like this in any of the big skateboard cities, you know, not in Barcelona somewhere, not in LA, right? Not in Frisco. I mean, you're going to get a hill and you're going to put your hands up when you roll down switch. Are we going to get any skids for the kids? Get out of the way. He pulled it off. Man, that was a nice one. I can watch a couple of Hillbombs. Dropping in right there, didn't seem that difficult. Tried to turn, couldn't pull it off. Lost his hat in the river. In the ocean. Is there a river in Japan? Somebody help me out. I appreciate the lack of B-roll, because you know these guys could have just went to a market and filmed a bunch of fish and birds, and that could have been half the video, but they didn't. They're letting the skating do the talking. And again, like I said, it is a little bit repetitive in my opinion. Everything is either a hill bomb or a bank or some type of skid. We get a giant grind right here. Still very impressive and entertaining. Like I said, this is not the type of skateboarding that I prefer to watch, but so far this video's, could we give it anything other than something higher than a 9? 9.5 out of 10 as far as being entertaining. That is how I try to rate these videos. I don't rate them based on, oh, do I like the style of skating? Or I try not to. I try to be a little bit objective, but yeah, 9.5, nonstop action. We get a lot of falls, and again, one-dimensional, but at no point during this video have I felt like changing the channel or fast forwarding. The final trick being a gap to ollie, ode to the old T-Funk. That's their Lord and Savior, I think, of this crew. This guy, is that the final trick? 3 in the morning, past his bedtime, that was it. Well, I did really like the 50-50. We kind of ignored it. But to look at a 50-50, he doesn't seem to be going that fast, but he must be, because look how uphill this is, comes almost to a complete stop, and then pulls off the 50-50. What do you guys think? In my opinion, 9.5 out of 10. I would have preferred some more tech ledge tricks, right? I would have preferred some big tricks down some stairs. I know they have stairs here because I've seen Yuto skating in the same city, and he's doing giant flip tricks downstairs. He's doing handrails. Whereas in this video, we got a lot of skating the steep banks, a lot of wall rides, a lot of hill bombs. That being said, skateboarding can be anything. It doesn't have to be just the big rails, just the big stairs. Sometimes it is refreshing to get all the wall rides at once. So overall, I'm sticking with it. 9.5 out of 10. If you would like to watch this video without my annoying voice, a link to this video will be in the description below. We are getting a lot of new viewers lately because my second Instagram, Steve Hates Skating, is doing very well on Instagram. So if you guys did not know, we upload several videos every single week here. And I also review videos submitted to me by you guys. If you want to submit a video of you skating for me to watch and critique, all you have to do is check out one of the numbered episodes. I think our most recent numbered episode was episode number 310. I could be wrong about that, but in those videos, I explain the process to submit your footage to me. This video was great. I sort of judged it in the beginning, but they kept it exciting. So extra big shout out to the filmers and editors, because like I said, if they would have added a bunch of B-roll, and trust me, in a city like Japan, anything can become B-roll, they could have really turned this video into a snore fest, and they didn't. So I'm impressed, and I enjoyed this. I will see you guys tomorrow with another video. Kuna Matata. In the arms